And I trusted my fellow senators to make the right decisions. And I think for the most part they did. I think here they fell short.
Former Manship Senator Frederick Bell expressed regret Tuesday night over Student Senate's decision to move forward with legislation that could cut student media's funding. Legislation SGCR number 15 proposed to cut LSU's yearbook Gumbo and reallocate the fees of Legacy magazine to other student media outlets. Gumbo's fees are only $8 a year for full-time LSU students.
I should have came to you.
During that vote, Bell lobbied against this legislation, but fellow Manship representatives Senator Bridget Ryan and Senator Bailey Allmon approved this measure.
I was also voting from a personal standpoint, and I voted yes to a referendum to put the fee in front of students to vote if they wanted to keep or cut these two things.
A move that upset student media employees, saying their representatives made this decision without properly informing them. Members of all 5 branches of student media attended Tuesday night's meeting, pleading with the Student Senate to reverse this legislation. LSU Media Advisor John Frisha says the Manship senators never contacted him directly. In fact, students say they didn't find out about the legislation until Monday, 2 weeks after the measure passed with a 93% majority vote. A budget cut that Frisha says could be detrimental to student media.
There'd be some massive cuts across the board. We could be talking about a highly reduced radio operation, a highly reduced TV operation. It could be the Reveille doesn't print anymore.
Bell was the only Manship senator that argued against this legislation, but both he and Allmon say they should have better informed the Manship students and the employees of student media.
I should have, the week before when it was made available to me, looked at it and then said, oh, this isn't right, and brought it to some of my constituents.
Stepping back from the whole situation, I definitely agree that I probably should have done more as a senator.
Allmon says that though she is a senator for the Manship school, it was not her responsibility to communicate this legislation to the Manship students.
It's nowhere in the bylaws stated that it's my duty by any means, but I probably should have done it.
But as stated in the student government's governing documents, quote, the primary duty of a student senator is to represent the constituency of his or her academic area. Though student government passed the legislation, Frisha says that he is very pleased with how his students conducted themselves.
They're very passionate about the operation down here, and they believe in the mission of journalism and how important it is for the students on this campus to have a voice.
For Tiger TV News, I'm Kennedy Walker.